So we know conservation easements work. We know that, around the country in the last, 20 years, we've seen an increase in land trust organizations. We've seen an increase in governmentally run, subsidies, assistance, holding of easements, purchasing of land, purchasing of easements. We know all of this does work. We know that we're establishing a partnership for the long term. We know that it will be a transaction that takes time and money. It's not cheap as a landowner to do this. It's not cheap as a land trust either. There are costs to both parties to do these things and get them on record. But those are the costs that are part of doing business of land protection. So they're important, necessary costs. Perpetual protection is what you want. You can go to the NRCS and say, I want a conservation, a conservation reserve restriction on my property for 30 years so I can just grow my hay and I promise not to plant anything. That's great, but it's only for 30 years. You've got to go this route to make it perpetual if you're really going to protect it against the second and third generation folks who may just sell out from under it. Benefits personally and professionally, and also the preservation of culture and historical significance. Around here, this is a cultural and historic significance for this area. The horse farms, the open space. Okay, South Carolina, the Ace Basin and all of the plantation down there, that's their culture. There is a preservation to culture as well as it is for just use.